Wade with Colenso from the Final Bell and Whistle. Wade, so obviously Misfits, Ring of Thrones. What makes this card different from others?
It's just a mix, right? When you come to Misfits, you have crossover boxing, you have a little bit of now pro MMA, and you have professional boxing. You're not seeing that on any combat sports card anywhere. Not in boxing, not in MMA. This is a combination of everything. And I think that's what's Misfits' goal, is to be a home for everything. Entertainment, fighting, combat sports, all rolled into one. And if you, whatever you like, you're going to get a piece of it here.
Perfect. And obviously, having people like Darren Till and Luke Rockhold on the card, how good is that for Misfits? How good is that for the crossover boxing scene?
It's huge, man. It's huge to have Darren Till, Luke Rockhold, Dillon Danis, Warren Spencer, Tony Ferguson, Salt Poppy. You're getting all these different audiences. By the way, the Polish audience, Numero's Brazilian audience, everybody is pieced together from across the world. And in one specific place where fans that didn't know of a Numero or didn't know of a Salt Poppy or didn't know of whoever else, a Joey Essex, they all come together and they learn. So whoever has the best performance is gaining all those fans.
Speaking about Dillon Danis and the MMA fight, I mean, Mams gave us a bit of a sneak peek to it might not be in a ring, it might not be in an octagon. What was your thoughts on that?
It's so weird. I know tonight, I think on Saturday it'll be a ring. But he said moving forward, I assumed, okay, the first one, you're not going to have it in a ring or you're not going to have it in an octagon because you can't really make that. Then he said it's not going to be in a cage and it's not going to be in a ring. So I have no idea. Maybe he's thinking something like the karate combat style of like ramps, which would be sick for an MMA fight. I think it would be the most like advantageous for people that just don't want to see takedowns and stuff. So I don't know what he was hinting at, but it's definitely something different.
And I can't help but ask, you're in Manchester. You've been here before for another event.
Yep.
Is there any sneak peek coming for us? Will there be some Wade news regarding who you might potentially be fighting next?
Well, listen, I came back to Misfits for this one specifically to come home, right? To be a part of this broadcast, but I'd be lying if I didn't say that Mams and I are going to have a talk this week. You know, we're going to sit down and we're going to see what the landscape looks like. And whatever comes out of that, I'm sure you guys will probably find out shortly after.
Could I push you for a potential, if you had to pick 3 potential opponents, who you would have you got 3 to mind?
I don't know if I got 3. Aaron the Plumber is the guy that I think would be the number 1 guy. And outside of that, I don't really have anybody. There's not many people that are on the horizon for me. And also, it's a little tough to give more than a couple because I'm with the Ring magazine now and there's so much stuff that I'm doing for them. To take away from that schedule and to hinder my progress as a commentator, as someone that wants to become one of the best in the sport, hopefully one day, it's a lot, right? It's a lot of work, and I love the work, but to come away from it, it would take either a big number, a big name, whatever. And right now I'm just thinking Aaron, and if he wants to do it, I've spoken with his coach, and I think they want to have some business beforehand, and I don't mind that. It is what it is. But we'll see what happens, man.
Moving away just quickly from Misfits, what are your thoughts on the Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis fight? I mean, do you have any opinions that you could give us on this one?
I've talked about it. I think it is what it is. People are upset about it, and I kind of get it on the fact of Gervonta Davis being a world championship pro boxer. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting to see him not fight Shakur Stevenson, not fight Lamont Roach or those guys. But at the same time, if someone tells you who they are, believe them. Right? I've always kind of lived by that mantra. People will tell you who they are if you just listen. Gervonta has told you he doesn't care about his world championship. He doesn't care about fighting the best of the best. He wants to make money and bounce. Okay. And on the side of Jake Paul, yeah, he said he wants to do the world championship thing, but he also said, I'm going to have these entertainment bouts. I'm going to have these exhibitions. They are circus fights a little bit. And if someone tells you what they want to do, believe them. So I don't have a big problem with it. I really don't.
And last question from me. I'm not sure if you're allowed to give a prediction because you are commentating on the fight, but if you were leaning one way between Luke and Darren Till, what way would you be leaning right now and why?
I'll speak from a general fan's perspective because I can't give commentary predictions just because I am trying to remain impartial on the show. But fans, the general public, are leaning toward Darren Till, and because of his experience in boxing, right? It's because of his ability to transition from MMA. We've seen it. We just don't know about Luke. We don't know what his boxing, specifically boxing, looks like in a boxing match. We've seen him throw hands in bare knuckle. We've seen him throw hands in other promotions. But in boxing, with the 10 ouncers, Marcus of Queensberry rules, no clinch, uppercut, weird stuff that you're getting in bare knuckle, what does that look like? And that's the big question, because right now everybody has seen Darren Till, and they're seeing him get better and better and better, and that's why the general public's leaning that way.
Wade, it's been the final bell and whistle. My name's Calenzo. Thank you very much.